Hi girls. This story's called The Planet in a Pickle Jar. That must be the pickle jar. Our grandma lived a lonely and quiet life. She saved up all her words and smiles for when we came to visit. She cooked boring meals and told the longest stories. Her house was as dull and ordinary as she was. Doesn't look very dull and ordinary. All she did was shop, knit and make jars of pickles. She never did anything fun. She's diving with all the fishes. That looks pretty fun. One evening, Grandma went to tell us something important, so we tried to look interested. Children, our world is very fragile. If we don't do anything to preserve it, it will slowly fade away, until all that is left is concrete, smoke and dust. For once, we listened. That night, we gazed out at the world outside, thinking about Grandma's words. Suddenly, a star fell from the sky and vanished. Were things already starting to fade away? We rushed to ask Grandma, only to find she'd vanished too. Grandma! We searched high and low, but all we could find was, "Rah! That's a leopard under the bed." Searching for a place to hide, we discovered a mysterious door leading downstairs. Down some stairs we'd never been before. We hurried inside, hoping they would lead us to Grandma. See, they've come down here in that door, and then they've come down these secret stairs, and then they're walking out here. Reaching the bottom, we couldn't believe our eyes. Stretching out for miles and miles were hundreds and hundreds of pickle jars. History, languages, nature, memories, smells, feelings, and much more were preserved within these magical jars. Suddenly, we heard something at the end of the corridor. After what felt like a lifetime, we emerged into the most incredible room. It was a huge sanctuary. Had our grandma built this? Maybe she wasn't so boring after all. And right now, she needed our help. Gosh, there's a lot of different animals on there. At last we spotted her. "My dears, I'm so glad you found me. I got a little stuck when feeding the bats." We squeezed her close, glad that she hadn't vanished like the star and everything else in her story. "I do want to keep preserving all the beautiful things on our planet for your futures, but I'm afraid I'm getting old now. I think it might be time I had a little help." So that's what we did. They're helping their grandma, look. And they're friends with the leopard now. We began helping our grandma to preserve the wonders of our planet, one pickle jar at a time. I'm going to put some sunshine in that one. The end.